And I agree. I do not think it's beyond this administrative state and their deep state apparatus to actually try to work on the assassination of President Trump. I think everything's on the table. I think his security ought to be at the highest it's ever been. And honestly, I think he ought to, and I think he should have flown down to Mar-a-Lago this morning, walked out there at noon today, and said, hey, I'm running for president of the United States. Suck on that.
What's up, everybody? Major Retired Richard Ojeda here, and moron podcasters Steve Bannon and Alex Jones might have a real show in their future for once. It's a fiction and comedy, because, hey, what else are these fools capable of? But it's definitely based on real events.
What should Trump be doing right now?
I think what he should do is action, action, action. I don't think there should be any more of the tweets, no more of the true social stuff. That's all nice. They put out a video last night. No more videos. We're beyond that.
It's about a couple delusional prison buddies rewriting the narrative of their failed lives with a litany of childish lies. And then, mid-season, another character is added to the cast as their long-lost buddy is thrown in the slammer, and then they spend the rest of their miserable lives pretending facts are lies and lies are facts.
What they did to President Trump is outrageous. Look, you're playing it right now. I think it's a beautiful film, and I appreciate the people that made it. We're beyond that.
I agree. We need to see the General George Washington 2.0 in the field, taking it to him.
He needs to get to Mar-a-Lago, the exact place that they desecrated, because it was a desecration. They did it on purpose. They understand how Mar-a-Lago resonates to not just MAGA, but to the American people. One of the great buildings in this country.
The pilot episode just aired. Bannon and Jones, both fresh off of their legal losses, banded together, passed the soap and spun their little fictions about deep states colluding to penalize them and their fascist buddy in their otherwise innocent, virgin, spotless, angelic lives. This is how foolish right-wing media has become. I mean, it's always been foolish, but now it's downright ridiculous. The lies have moved from subdued to insane, and the rhetoric has moved from irresponsible to absolutely dangerous.
So many important things happened there. To go and desecrate it the way they did, particularly over this administrative issue with the National Archives, that clearly they're, as you know, Alex, on a fishing expedition or on a planning expedition. I wouldn't put it past them to have planned stuff. This is a criminal. The FBI and the DOJ are essentially lawless criminal organizations.
That's key. Let's start over there, because you're laying out a lot of key things second by second. Exactly. How do we know 100 agents in there with their long history of planning things didn't plant something classified?
You're absolutely right.
The only thing they've learned from January 6th is they have a free license to try it again, and they know that that's their only prospect of ever sniffing power again, and they're fine with that. They don't care if people die or America dies. If Alex Jones and Steve Bannon survive and their wallets survive, all is well with the world. The raid on Mar-a-Lago is way, way overdue. The hammer should have come down on Trump minutes after those gates were toppled and those guerrillas started crawling all over our Capitol building on January the 6th. It should have been shut down immediately, condemned, and dealt with judicially that very day. Because the fact is, any other person had done those things that Donald Trump did, they'd be rotting in prison right now. These right-wing media leeches like Bannon and Jones know these are the facts of the matter, but they only see one option for themselves: keep up the con. And as lifelong criminals, they simply know nothing different. They want to recreate January 6th, with the exception this time they want to succeed, and they'll do anything necessary to make that happen. If you don't think the pattern Republicans are following is pure fascism, take a few minutes to acquaint yourself with the book for the first time in your life. They are on a crazy train with a one-way track, and the bridge ahead is out. Their course is absolutely set. They're either going to seize power by criminal force or go all down with Trump wearing matching orange jumpsuits. Sane people are all hoping for the latter, but these criminals are going to fight tooth and nail until that moment. They're going to push their whack, insane conspiracy theories because they know they still have a captive audience. It's small, but it's violent, and that's all that matters to them. Because that's the Republican goal. Might makes right, the exact opposite of all American principles. They are banking not on winning elections, but cheating them, seizing them, or eliminating them. All the things these petty thugs, these crime lords, have been used to their whole entire miserable lives. They want to turn America into a petty dictatorship of organized crimes. Just look at the leaders of their movement: Trump, Jones, Bannon, and the roster of Cell Block 3. Sappers clear the way, airborne all the way.